Meanwhile, with the Alex.
The better suggestion would have been to suggest Katie be used as a beverage.
I honestly,
she would have made something out of herself eventually.
I honestly don't know.
Let's go to the lake. Let's go have a swim.
All right, to the lake it is. Let's go. Hey, you look like you're having a great time hanging out with a mummy and a demon lady, I think, back there or something.
I like your hair.
Thank you. I do like that hair. What if I could pull that off?
You want to go swimming, but it seems like the god of the lake is in a bit of a mood today. Demands an offering before you can get in the water. The only thing you have to give is your favorite yo-yo, which you were playing with on the way here. The god of the lake accepts your humble gift and is actually kind of relieved you didn't leave something boring like a dead fish or the soul of a mortal. So in addition to gaining access to the lake, the god blesses you with +2 fun. Yay!
Yay!
Wait, Jerome, did you get any plus anything?
I did. I got plus, I think I got plus boldness, but then it took it away right after, so it didn't matter. You join a game of volleyball with your 3 most violent friends, Dahlia, Damien, and Aravi. Ravi.
Ravioli!
Maybe one of them will accidentally injure you with a volleyball and you'll get to act out a real-life hurt/comfort fanfic. But alas, the game never gets that far. During Dahlia's first serve, she hits the ball with a tad too much ferocity, and it goes sailing off into the trees at the lake's edge. Dahlia, what the fuck? Haha, I win. The ball has been defeated. That's not how it works. If you really want to defeat the ball, you've got to stab it. I'd show you, but you just hit it with all the way into... I'd show you, but you just hit it all the way into the frickin' woods. Wait, I didn't know there was stabbing in volleyball. Let's go find that ball! On second thought, maybe playing volleyball with these people wouldn't have been the best idea. You follow them into the trees anyway because, well, you horny.
All right.
Guys, over here. I found a dead body. Also, the volleyball. The 3 of you follow Dahlia's voice and find her standing over the body of a pirate. He's got it all. A peg leg, a bandana, and a fatal volleyball wound to the face. Oh man, the volleyball is totally ruined. Way to go, Dahlia. Oh, so when you murder people, it is with sporting equipment. It's cool, but when I do it, we're suddenly concerned about the sporting equipment? Yo, has anybody else noticed the treasure chest? Treasure, you say? We must loot it. Yes, we must open it at once. Finally, I will have the funds I need to conquer the 8th circle of hell. Not if I spend it all on tomahawks and fireworks. Ahem. Need before greed is the rule, guys. I need treasure. Oh gods, I need it so bad. Damn, girl, no wonder you had ended up with a cursed necklace. All 3 of your friends leap on the chest at once, biting, scratching, and hacking at it for all they're worth. It's no use. Gah! We'll never get the treasure at this rate. If only one of us were some kind of brilliant tactician adept at thinking of unorthodox solutions. You're probably the closest thing to a tactician in the group. You throw out a suggestion. Do you give the chest therapy to help it open up to you? Or you've seen this before. 9 out of 10 parents set their chest password as their daughter's birthday.
Well, the second one seems kind of like it would make sense, but I'm not very smart. So it feels like, oh yeah, it's the daughter's birthday, but we don't know his daughter? Trying to think which one's more ridiculous.
They're both equally ridiculous.
Yeah.
That doesn't narrow it down.
I'm gonna give the chest therapy.
Okay.
After seeing the first 2, that's what I would have chosen as well. I would.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I was like, what would something I definitely like? I feel like the birthday thing kind of makes more sense, and that's why I'm like, no. It makes sense in a weird way. I'm just not gonna do it.
All right, here we go. Hey,
Yeah.
that was the right answer.
Hey.
Hold on. Are you a licensed therapist? You tell her you aren't, but that you are a licensed massage therapist. And since a chest is also a part of a body that can be massaged, you should be fine. Okay, carry on then. You lay the chest on your massage table and ask it to tell you about its childhood. It shares with you the guilt it feels about the death of its mother, the tree it's made from. With a little more encouragement, the chest begins to share more intimate emotions. Everyone's always talking about how valuable I am, it says. But you know what? Sometimes I feel pretty worthless. It's like people only care about what I have on the inside, you know? But what about me? I'm out here on the outside. It feels like people can't even see the real me. They're so consumed with trying to get inside me. God, it feels so good to get this off of my chest. After a lot of coaxing and encouragement, you finally get the chest to completely open up with you, both emotionally and physically. Sweet. Now that all the emotions bullshit is over, let's see what's inside this bad boy. Oh my god, it's more volleyballs! Yes! Just what we needed. Oh, I see, says the chest. You're just like all the others. But I feel like we've done some really important work here today in any case. Now that I'm empty inside, I think I'm going to move to New York City and work in high finance with all the other hollow people. Catch you later. That is a dig at New York. Damn.
Hey, I'm more fun.
You say goodbye to the chest, who you're just glad isn't suing you for malpractice, and head back to the shore to play volleyball with your pals. Looks like everything worked out in the end. You gained +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Woo! I'm more fun.
Nice.
Hey, all right, somebody had to succeed on their first turn.
Right.
Or first week, I guess. Challenge. Everybody choose an object, say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking. Soda can. I'm picking a soda can, because that's what I'm drinking from.
Chips?
Cell phone.
A fellow camper with whom you share a tent has brought 20 of this object. Player order is decided based on how unsettled you'd feel about sharing the tent with this person. Start debating now.
Wait, what?
So we're choosing turn order based off of how unsettled we feel if we're sharing a tent with another camper who brought 20 of whatever item we said. So, would you feel uncomfortable having 20 soda cans? Like, a camper brought 20 soda cans, 20 bags of chips, I guess. We'll say bags of chips. Or 20, what'd you say, Jonathan? Cell phones. The cell phones might bother me.
A little bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with jet lag.
I'd be bothered by the cell phones because I'm like, who the hell do you have so many cell phones for?
Yeah, who are you calling? Why each number? Jet lag, what are you doing, man? You got shady business with all the phones and the photographer.
Jet lag's a totally different person than blue cheese, that's for sure.
The chips and the soda they're both kind of on par. It'd be weird if someone brought so much of either.
You know, I'd be unsettled if someone brought 20 soda cans because that makes me wonder, are you going to put those in a bag and start whacking people with them?
Right, and they're a lot heavier too, so it's like you have to carry all those soda cans.
And chip bags are mostly air.
Plus,
Right.
the person who brings the chips, you'd be the least unsettled because you're like, oh snap, you brought snacks. Don't.
Right.
How about treats for all?
So,
But it's
okay,
like
so
soda
Alex
cans.
goes last.
I'm the less creepy.
This isn't something we brought, it's just something a camper brought. All right, Jonathan, you're up first now. This is the evening time of week 1, so the day is winding down. Where are you going to?
Let's go to Scout HQ.
Scout HQ. Oh, look at you with your little scout outfit.
Oh, look at me.
That's cool.
Purple's a good color on you.
Thank you.
That day, you happen to take the same Monster Scouts class as Mamimi the Oni girl. You don't get good sleep last night, or you didn't get good sleep last night, so you ask her if she has any of that weird energy drink she let you have once during high school. She doesn't, but she does have some very strange smelling coffee that could help. Where does this girl even find these weird ass drinks? The coffee is delicious, but it comes with side effects. You get an acquired fear of caterpillars, and you grow +2 creativity in your hair. What does that statement even mean?
You what?
I think
You
y'all
get
took
an acquired
mushrooms.
fear of caterpillars, and you grow.
Yeah, that
+2
part makes
creativity
sense.
in your hair.
That creativity in your hair part.
I'm sorry,
damn
you
sure don't make
acquire
sense.
fear of caterpillars makes sense.
Makes sense.
The growing creativity in your hair does not.
So they just start pairing us up with just like the singular
Right.
people because it's like Lester just keeps following
get
you
to
around.
meet anybody.
This happened. This
I was about to
happened
say.
last time.
I was about to say this bitch.
Just keep like going like, no, I'm gonna make you feel horrible about yourself. Break
Go-
him.
Go
Make him
away.
self-destruct.
I don't want you. He does look sharp in his scout outfit though. That looks cool.
Yeah, he looks good.
Got a little sideways cap, you know, looking all gangster with it.
Right. We're kind of matching. I mean, maybe he was meant to be.
Yeah.
Don't settle.
All right. So, back at your tent, you spot Calculaster fiddling with his ant farm. He's so tender with those small leggy boys. All right, that had to be read in a southern accent, right? Like leggy boys.
Yeah, that one I'll give you.
Oh, hello, friend jet-lagged. I was just deriving useful insights about organic life from my ant terrarium. Initially, I was worried that tiny six-legged creatures might not be a fitting analog for more complex life forms. But friend Milo helpfully informed me that we are all tiny six-legged creatures where it counts. Concern averted. Lately, I have been focused on giving my little ants the happiest lives possible. If I can just optimize their tiny ant lives, it will help me understand how to make my larger friends happier as well.
Oh my god, Jonathan's gonna kill them all.
Recently, however, I have run into an obstacle. As everyone knows, the happiness of an organic being is directly related to how efficient it is at working, and my ants are quite efficient. I hardly know any humans who could vomit so much material into the mouth of their exalted queen. But I wonder, are my ants as efficient as they could be? Surely, there must be room for improvement, but I have tried everything I can think of without success. Transmitting a mathematical formula for organizational efficiency didn't help, and neither did telling them to do their best in binary. I am at a loss. Well, calculus, you're set the bar pretty low in terms of workable solutions. Surely you can think of something that will make these ants into harder workers.
I feel like whatever you choose is gonna lead them to work to their death.
A yearly company
prediction.
retreat to Miami, the anticipation alone will fill them with determination. Or the fantasy of meritocracy.
I feel that the retreat to Miami is too logical. So I'm going to go with the fantasy of meritocracy.
Okay. Hey, so smart. Goodness, how did I not think of it sooner? The fiction of the meritocracy is perhaps the strongest force propping up the vampiric remains of late capitalism. God damn, this robot is out here just dropping knowledge on these fools. Hell yeah, late capitalism. Shit. You said about indoctrinating the ants with a pile of think pieces, podcasts, and strident YouTube channels. One in particular known as The First Ones to Die, which you can subscribe to right now. Select the notification bell and enjoy some of this fantastic podcast goodness content.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It says that.
he says that whole thing. It's written right there in small print. Anyway, you teach them a crucial and fundamental truth. Everyone gets where they are in life through hard work, so if you're suffering in any way, it's totally your fault.
Damn. Seriously, Jonathan, what is with your character?
Amazing. It's working already. See how the ants refuse to show any kind of worker solidarity out of a belief that their very status as workers is shameful. See how the queen is able to cut the benefits up for her workers and force them to toil for longer hours because they no longer see themselves as having value outside of labor. And even better, notice that those lucky few ants who manage to break through the drudgery and achieve some measure of success feel no loyalty to their former peers at all. The social stability and operational efficiency of the system know no bounds. No wonder humans love it so much. Well, not all humans love it. Cursory search results return a number of essays on how the meritocracy is a lie. But those essays talk about concepts such as dignity and class consciousness, which I do not understand. What I do understand are numbers, and the numbers don't lie. Other than dishonest 7, that number is very slippery. Get it? 'Cause 7, 8, 9. The numbers have gone up, which means your plan was a good one. If I were in charge of the meritocracy, I would put you at the very top. Unfortunately, I am not in charge of the meritocracy. I guess I'll just have to work harder. Perhaps you can teach me your secret? You'll teach Calculaster to work harder, all right. That's a euphemism. You gain +2 smarts and +1 fun.
Hey.
All right.
Yay! I'm not going back to the camp dome. I can't go back there. They're still hunting me. I will, however, go to the woods. It's my only place to hide. They're still hunting me.
We get to use the stuff in the backpack.
It's true. That day you go search in the woods for edible wildflowers to make delicious wildflower soup. You heard that some well-known flowers like lilies and tulips are actually poisonous. You decide to find out which flowers are bad by eating them all. A few hours later, you vomited up all the contents of your stomach and have a comprehensive list of which flowers not to put in the soup next time. Nice! You gain +2 smarts.
Hey.
Wildflower soup forever! Hey, and we got a new character. Death person. Death boy? Death girl? Death non-binary person. That's what it seems like to me. That's the vibe I'm getting.
I can see that.
Afterwards, you're hiking with Joy, Dahlia, and Milo. Joy and Milo are trying to have a very insightful conversation about the practical value of tragic literature, but a loud nearby crunching noise is totally killing the vibe. Okay, Dahlia, what are you eating? I thought I told you that chewing on the bones of your enemies is a choking hazard. I am not choking on anything. I am eating these berries I found a few minutes ago. They were so colorful and bright and full of possibilities. Much like your future, darling. Wait, how do you know those berries aren't poisonous? I guess I don't. Well, the only way to know for sure would be to eat all of them and see if I get poisoned. Hey, I've tried it. I did it, and I'm still here. I mean, I ate wildflowers, but same difference.
I mean, you vomited, so you were fine.
Yeah, it all worked out. That is literally the worst method I can think of to solve this. Milo, back me up here. But I like Dahlia's go-getter attitude. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Ugh, you're both hopeless. I guess I'll just save the day again. Off the clock, might I add? Hey, the real profit of knowing you did the right thing. Just let me... I actually don't know if these are poisonous either. Well, this is awkward. Does anyone have any ideas on how to identify these? Dahlia raises her hand. Besides eating them. Milo raises their hand. Or doing an Instagram poll. Everyone puts their hand down. Looks like it's all up to you now. Do you have any ideas? Find some besotted lovers in the woods and tragically murder one of them. If the other one tries to eat your berries, they're definitely poisonous. Check the berries' Yelp reviews.
I like the other one. It's so.
I like it. I'm going with
Gotcha,
this.
yeah.
Plus, I'm not gonna lie. I am feeling barbarian girl right here. Like goth girl is cool and all, but she seems so pretentious about the whole, like, she's really hung up on the I save people thing, and it's like
Picking fights for no reason.
like, get over yourself, lady. All right, everybody saved everybody at least once. Jesus saved us all. You don't see him bragging about it. Anyway. I feel like religion doesn't exist in this world of monsters.
Probably
Most of
not.
us are undead. So creative. Yay, it was the right answer anyway.
Hey.
Are you sure? I don't feel super comfortable just murdering some random innocent stranger in the woods.
Nah, Joy doesn't understand. Besotted lovers are the worst. You follow the sound of melodramatic caning to a nearby clearing where a man and woman lie in the grass. Ah me, sighs the woman while shredding a glittering tear. I know not why I love you, for our love can never be, and yet I am enticed by you so. And I you, says the man. Ah, dear love, why art thou yet so fair? Our love defies logic. It defies the very stars. This is what it would be like to go to Alabama and watch a Shakespeare play.
I would love that. I would love to go to a place with thick accents like that and watch it.
It
Or
defies...
go to Louisiana.
Or Louisiana, that'd be great.
Yeah, that would be great.
It defies the notion that we should progress as individuals rather than remaining in this all-consuming doomed romance until we die of broken hearts or unplanned pregnancies. And yet it promises to end in tragedy. We mustn't be, but we must. And yet we mustn't. But, okay, you're right. These two suck. Who wants to do the honors? Dahlia throws a rock at the dude's head. It hits his temple perfectly, and he crumples to the ground. No! Cries the woman. My life, my love, my entire world. The thing I was using to prove to my father I didn't need to go to college is dead. Where will I find purpose and fulfillment now? I can't go on. But what shall I do? Oh, shit.
Really quick. You sounded like Bobby Hill there for a second.
I did.
Straight up
I
Bobby
did.
Hill, yeah.
I got that.
Oh shit. I'm all out of rocks. Guess I could try throwing my snacks.
Yes, the gods hath bestowed one final gift upon our doomed love. Poisonous fruits. I shall expire, just like the fruits in my lawns once I watched you perish, my dear.
Hey, what the hell? You weren't supposed to eat all of them, you little... And she's dead, too. But at least they died doing what they loved, each other. I'll just snatch their souls up real quick and...
Ha! Cries the man, sitting up suddenly. She passed the test. That's so great. She really loved me after all.
Wait, you weren't even dead?
Nope. I was testing to see if she was truly in love with me. Everyone knows you have to hold out for the woman who becomes so enamored with you that she'd die alongside you if another rock hits him in the temple. This time it passes cleanly through his skull.
Yes, the battle is won. I may not have killed you the first time, but Dahlia never fails.
Good for Dahlia. This experience has given all of you a good poison identification education. Coach will be so proud. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness. Dahlia's my favorite.
Stop murdering people.
Yeah, I know. Dahlia's my favorite so far. I love her. All right, Alex. Or the Alex. Where are you going?
The Alex.
The Alex. I'm going to get it right.
It's Alex the Alex. Let's go to the manor. I don't want to fight people right now. I'm in a good mood.
Hey, you found,
cute.
like Jonathan found ghosts, you found little floating skulls with your magic
I would
book.
love to have a skull. I think that would be so cool to have in real life.
Like a real skull.
Maybe like a really close looking one, because I feel like a real one, that's just going to be straight up haunted. That's just, yeah, that's like just playing around with stuff I should be playing around with.
That day in the haunted manor, a little clown man rides a tricycle up to you and asks you would like to play a game. Cool, you love games. You suggest Monopoly or categories. The clown man tells you to find the exit key in an hour or he's going to rip all your skin off. You're not super into that idea, so you two decide to compromise by going to an escape room and solving some puzzles together. It's a lot of fun, but you don't gain fun here, you gain +2 boldness instead.
All right.
Wow, Alex, you're so bold.
Cool.
You got 8
I
boldness.
know.
Yeah.
Afterward, you're very busy making a friendship bracelet, but spooky. When you see
Aw.
a Ravi Power walking through your location with a look of
Oh,
fierce
that's
determination in her eyes.
Okay, I slew the dragon of Danger Mountain. I found the incredibly rare ruby that somehow grows inside a tree, but only during the eclipse, and only if you've leveled up. I tripped a jackalope and got the mouse's glass back so I could trade him the seed for the bead and put it on the altar under the well after I drained it using the turtle. And I cleaned the Aegean stables and picked Wizard Fart's dry cleaning. Picked up Wizard Fart's dry cleaning. What's next?
Huh, sounds like A.A. Ravi, because that's her name now, is having quite the day. You ask her why she's doing all of these random tasks.
Don't get me started. She's doing side quests, helping everyone fight their enemies or find rare items. But she can't take the 5 minutes to find a pizza for my side quest. I already told you, ordering a pizza isn't a quest with a high enough XP reward. We'll do that after I do one last real side quest for the day. Want to come along and help out the Alex? 2 heads are better than 1. Hey, I was your second head. I'm even keeping track of everything like you asked. Oh, great. Let me see what I have left to... Robert the Robert should date Thomas the Raccoon Landlord? Hex! These are just shipping charts between all my side quest prospects. What's your point? My point is a list of who should fight and who should and a flowchart of love triangles does nothing for me in terms of figuring out my next move. Welp, all those side quests do nothing for me in terms of finding me a pizza, so I guess we're even. Look, if I have to power through all these side quests, I may as well add some drama through my shipping flowcharts, so it plays like some sort of telenovela in my mind.
Luckily for A.A. Ravi, evaluating bonkers courses of action based on what stats they'll give you is practically the only thing you do. Looking at Hex's notes, it's immediately clear which side quest will unlock the ultimate goal, making A.A. Ravi smile. You got help the local mayor to open a TikTok account so he can bond with his teenage son, or collect 10 turnips from the town's guard, who's totally not using them to pleasure himself.
Jesus.
Yeah, she's a hardcore gamer.
Yeah, I like her. She's growing on me. She's growing on me. I'm gonna go with the turnips.
Okay.
Because that's just disturbing, but I don't want to work with Mayor.
Okay. So fun.
Hey!
There's an awkward silence, and you wonder if maybe you overdid it by adding the not using to pleasure himself part, which they all seem to realize meant he totally was.
I live for the scandal of it all. Guard, X, turnip, OTP, let's go!
That's very Beetlejuice.
As long as I get my loot and XP, I'm always collecting random shit for random shitheads, and I've never questioned what they're doing with it. I'm not about to start now. It's easier just to assume it's innocuous. 60 or here.
Okay, I see what she's doing.
60 or here, 5 apples there, 2 gallons of lube and a leather mask, a dragon just normal stuff. Roger, let's
My
go
God.
collect some turnips for stew maybe.
You agree to buy into this mass delusion and go get some very normal and non-sexual turnips. You give cheese to the psychic hog who tells you how to fight the Gru in the dark before giving hot cocoa to the snake for a back rub, and somehow at the end you have like 600 turnips. The logic is convoluted, but it makes for a fun bonding adventure, and at the end of the day you find yourselves presenting the blushing guard with a fuck ton of turnips.
Don't worry, we don't judge. Which vegetables you stick up your butt is none of our business.
Oh no, says the guard, looking mortified. When I said romantic prospects, that wasn't a euphemism. I just wanted to build myself a nice turnip boyfriend to go on dates with. The life of town's guard can get lonely, and lately most social interactions just make me anxious. Good evening, turnip boyfriend. Don't you look dashing? Produce? For me, you shouldn't have. Thai food in a movie? I love to go.
That is terrifying.
Is
That's
he
horrifying.
talking for the turnip boyfriend too?
You're so nice, Mr. Town Guard. I'll always accept you as you are, and I'll shower you with unconditional love and omega-3 fatty acids.
I live for the plot twist of it all! Shockingly, I think the butt thing would have been less bizarre, but this is somehow actually pretty cute. They're a good couple. Hey, the Alex, since you're the one who suggested it, maybe you'll be my turnip date one day.
What the how was I supposed to...
Go ahead.
The mere suggestion gives you turnip 2 plus 2 charm and turnip plus 1
Hey.
smarts, which thankfully works just like the regular stats.